When you think of the United Kingdom, what comes to mind? Imposing castles? Landscapes that look like they were painted by hand? Or perhaps cities that blend history and modernity like nowhere else? But what few people know is that the United Kingdom is much more than its stereotypes. It's a land filled with mysteries, cultural landmarks, and breathtaking scenery. Imagine walking through streets that have witnessed centuries of history, exploring fortresses that hold legends, or losing yourself in natural landscapes that defy logic. This video will take you on a journey through the most incredible places in the United Kingdom, revealing details and stories that go far beyond the obvious. And the best part? Each discovery promises to change the way you see this fascinating destination. Leeds Castle, England. Leeds Castle was built in the 9th century, originally as a Saxon stronghold, but today it enchants with its fairy tale aura. Interestingly, this castle once belonged to 6 medieval queens, a true royal retreat. It is situated on a small island surrounded by a lake, giving it an almost unbelievable charm. Leeds Castle is often called the most beautiful castle in the world, and when you see the photos, you'll understand why. Ever imagined getting lost in a hedge maze? Well, the castle has one of the most famous mazes in England. The site hosts themed events throughout the year, including a magical hot air balloon festival. Legend has it, the castle is haunted by a lady in white. Who knows, you might encounter her during a visit. The castle's library holds extremely rare books, including priceless works from the Elizabethan era. Leeds Castle has been the setting for films and series, such as The Hollow Crown, with its Gothic towers stealing the show. Despite all its history, the castle offers modern experiences, such as balloon rides and interactive activities for children. Snowdonia National Park, Wales. Snowdonia is home to Snowdon, the highest mountain in Wales, offering views that will take your breath away, literally if you hike to the top. For the less adventurous, there's the Snowdon Mountain Railway, a historic train that takes you effortlessly to the summit. It is said that the legendary King Arthur is tied to this region, and his sword Excalibur is believed to rest in one of the local lakes. The park features over 100 crystal-clear lakes, such as Llyn Tegid, perfect for paddling or simply admiring. Besides mountains and lakes, Snowdonia is a paradise for waterfall lovers, including the stunning Swallow Falls. At night, the park transforms into a star sanctuary, being one of the best stargazing areas in the UK. It is home to charming villages like Bedgelert, with stone houses and a cozy atmosphere. The biodiversity here is impressive, with rare species of plants and animals found nowhere else in the world. For the bravest visitors, there are attractions like giant zip lines that soar over cliffs, adding a touch of adrenaline to the trip. Don't be surprised to come across cyclists and runners training on the trails. The location is famous among athletes. Loch Ness, Scotland. Loch Ness is home to the world's most famous monster, Nessie, whose legend attracts millions of curious visitors every year. The lake is so deep that it could easily submerge the Eiffel Tower. It's over 230 meters, 750 feet, deep. It's one of Scotland's largest freshwater bodies, containing more water than all the lakes in England and Wales combined. Scientists have used cutting-edge technology to explore the lake, but no definitive evidence of Nessie has been found, yet. The area around Loch Ness is filled with historic castles, like Urquhart Castle, which offers an incredible view of the lake. For history buffs, sightings of Nessie date back to the 6th century. This creature has been a celebrity for centuries. The lake is famous for its murky water caused by high peat content, which only adds to the mystery of what might be hidden there. One of the best ways to explore Loch Ness is by boat, with tourist cruises that share the legend's history as you sail. Nearby Inverness, a charming city, is filled with pubs and shops that exude Scottish spirit. In 1933, a photograph of Nessie gained worldwide fame, later revealed as a hoax, but the fascination with the creature hasn't diminished. Cotswolds, England. The Cotswolds are renowned for their honey-colored stone villages, which look like they've been plucked straight from a storybook. Officially designated an area of outstanding natural beauty, it lives up to its name with its idyllic countryside charm. The famous cottagecore vibe, the Cotswolds are practically the birthplace of this aesthetic. Bourton-on-the-Water, known as the Venice of the Cotswolds, is crisscrossed by small streams with stone bridges. The region is home to one of England's oldest wool markets, which contributed to its prosperity during the Middle Ages. Historic mansions dot the area, such as Sudeley Castle, once the residence of a queen. Cotswold lavender fields in the summer are a breathtaking sight. Get ready for Instagram-worthy moments. It's a favorite destination for hikers, with famous trails like the Cotswold Way, which winds through hills and picturesque villages. Converted barns turned into cafes and antique shops are common here, adding a delightful vintage touch to visits. The region has been the backdrop for films like Pride and Prejudice and Bridget Jones's Diary, proving its cinematic beauty. Edinburgh Castle, Scotland. Edinburgh Castle is one of the world's most iconic castles, perched atop an extinct volcano, a true royal landmark with dramatic flair. It houses the Scottish crown jewels and the Stone of Destiny, used in coronation ceremonies. The castle features St. Margaret's Chapel, the oldest building in Edinburgh, dating back to the 12th century. Every day except Sundays, a cannon is fired at 1 p.m., a tradition that has continued for over 150 years. The castle has witnessed historic battles and sieges that shaped Scotland's history. Rumor has it that the castle is haunted. Many visitors report seeing ghostly figures within its ancient walls. You can explore the castle's dungeons, where prisoners of war were held under harsh conditions. The view from the top is spectacular, offering a panoramic vista of Edinburgh stretching to the sea. The castle's military exhibition showcases weapons and armor used over the centuries, fascinating history enthusiasts. The Mons Meg, a giant 500-year-old cannon, is said to still be functional, though no one dares test it. Glenfinnan Viaduct, Scotland. This railway viaduct, built in 1898, is a masterpiece of Victorian engineering and is still in use today. It gained worldwide fame as the path of the Hogwarts Express in the Harry Potter films. The viaduct boasts 21 imposing arches that stretch over 380 meters, 1,247 feet, creating a spectacular sight. By traveling on the Jacobite steam train, you can relive the magic of the movies as you cross the viaduct. The structure is located in a valley surrounded by mountains, offering one of Scotland's most breathtaking landscapes. Near the viaduct is the Glenfinnan Monument, a tribute to the Jacobites and the history of Scotland's struggle for independence. During summer, steam trains crossing the viaduct attract tourists and film fans from all over the world. A viewing point accessible via trails provides excellent opportunities for unforgettable photos of the viaduct. It was constructed entirely from concrete, an innovative technique for its time. Local legends say the ghosts of workers who died during construction still wander the area. Bath, England. Bath was founded by the Romans, who built thermal bath complexes here that can still be visited today. The city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, celebrated for its impressive Georgian architecture. The Roman baths in Bath are fed by a single natural spring that releases over 1 million liters of hot water daily. The iconic Bath Abbey has been used for coronations of Anglo-Saxon kings over 1,000 years ago. Jane Austen lived in Bath, and the city inspired parts of her novels Persuasion and Northanger Abbey. The Royal Crescent, a semicircular row of houses, is one of the world's most famous examples of Georgian architecture. The Thermae Bath Spa offers modern thermal baths, allowing visitors to experience the waters as the Romans once did. The Pulteney Bridge is one of the few bridges in the world with shops spanning its entire length. The city is rich in fascinating museums, like the Fashion Museum, featuring clothing dating back to the 17th century. During Christmas, Bath hosts a magical market with lights and stalls that feel straight out of a fairy tale. Dark Hedges, Northern Ireland. The trees forming this famous natural tunnel were planted in the 18th century by the Stuart family to beautify the entrance to their mansion. The site gained global recognition for its appearance in Game of Thrones as the King's Road. The centuries-old beech trees create a magical effect, especially at dawn or dusk when light filters through the branches. Legends claim the area is haunted by a gray lady who roams among the trees on foggy nights. It's one of Northern Ireland's most photographed locations, drawing tourists and photographers from around the globe. The exposed roots and twisted trunks of the trees give the landscape an almost otherworldly appearance. Some trees were lost during recent storms, but the remaining ones continue to enchant visitors. It's a popular stop along the Causeway coastal route, which passes through many spectacular landscapes. To preserve the site, vehicle traffic has been restricted, allowing pedestrians to fully enjoy the experience. The charm of the tree tunnel changes with the seasons, from golden hues in autumn to vibrant greens in spring. London, England. London is the most visited city in Europe, attracting around 30 million tourists annually, almost half the population of the UK. The famous Big Ben isn't the tower itself, but the bell inside it. The tower is called the Elizabeth Tower. London's underground system, known as the Tube, is the oldest in the world, inaugurated in 1863. The Tower of London has served as a royal palace, a prison, and even a zoo, a true living history lesson. London is home to over 170 museums, including the British Museum, where you can see treasures like the Rosetta Stone. With more than 8 million trees, London is one of the greenest cities in the world. Abbey Road, made famous by the Beatles, still draws fans recreating the iconic album cover. Watch out for traffic. The London Eye is one of the largest Ferris wheels in the world, offering panoramic views of up to 40 kilometers, 25 miles, on clear days. The Tower of London's beefeaters still care for the ravens, as legend says if they leave the tower, the kingdom will fall. Piccadilly Circus, with its bright billboards, is often compared to Times Square, but with an unmistakable British charm. Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. The Giant's Causeway consists of over 40,000 basalt columns formed about 60 million years ago by ancient volcanic activity. The perfectly geometric formations look man-made, but are entirely natural, or, according to legend, created by giants. Local lore tells that Irish giant Finn McCool built the causeway to challenge his Scottish rival, Benandonner. The site is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the UK's greatest natural wonders. The area is ideal for hiking, with trails offering breathtaking views of the coastline and the Atlantic Ocean. Some believe certain columns resemble objects like the Giant's Boot, a peculiar rock formation. At sunset, the stones take on golden and orange hues, creating an almost magical atmosphere. A modern visitor center explains both the science and the legends behind this natural marvel. The area hosts a rich biodiversity, including seals and seabirds inhabiting the rocky shores. The site has been named one of the world's best landscapes by renowned publications like National Geographic.